If you love tea like me, you've probably been following what has been happening around CEO Infotrust and her husband, JB Taylor. But did you know how they met? I read up some information about their history and I wanted to share it with you. So, these two met in 2021 according to an article in the Daily Monitor. JB wanted to buy land and he knew Phoebe Kuchiriza. Most of you know her as Phoebe K, formerly at Bukede TV, then also I think did some chair at some point. So Phoebe was a brand ambassador for Infotrust, and then he introduced Miriam, who is also called CEO Infotrust, to JB Taylor, and they ended up doing a land transaction. So JB was impressed by her persuasiveness, as he's quoted in the article. So when in the process of buying land, the documentation took a little bit longer. I think, as you guys know, this was around COVID. I think 2021. Yeah, this was around COVID. So maybe that's why the documentation process took a little bit longer. And so because of that, they kept communicating and they got to know more about each other. So of course, they eventually got he eventually got the documents, got his land. Then they started inviting each other for functions. So one time, Miriam, aka CEO Infotrust, was having a Thanksgiving for her company, and JB was invited. On that day, JB was impressed. Of course, the fact that they are both seventh day, and the fact that she was prayerful, and JB is also a prayerful man, as per what was reported. So JB on that day decided to declare his intentions that he wants to marry Miriam. Miriam declines, and the reasons are that the guy is handsome and she doesn't want to fight with women for a handsome guy. JB assures her that she doesn't have to worry about that. So they even go to Prayer Mountain. Miriam actually had plans for Prayer Mountain, and then JB decided to accompany her, so they went and prayed over it. And as they were coming back, JB asked if she was willing to be posted, if she was willing to be known as his girlfriend, and she accepted. So in December 2022, still in COVID, they did their introduction. I think at the time COVID was ending. Then wedded on August 31st. To know that their marriage arrangement was bougie. After the introduction, they did a honeymoon in Egypt. Then even after the wedding in 2020, in August 2023, they went to the Maldives, spent there 5 days, and then went to Dubai for another more days. So that's how interesting these people are. So a lot has happened since then. They have inspired many. They have created drama here and there because of people wanting to create gossip around them. But we both know there's a lot to learn from them. They have been successful business people, both the man and the woman. Yeah, but that's briefly how they met. Whatever is happening now, it's up to you to judge them depending on how you want.